have capacities, you know, to telepath messages through the vast unknown. Please close your eyes and concentrate with every thought you think upon the recitation we're about to sing. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary most extraordinary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary most extraordinary craft. You've been observing our Earth, and we'd like to make a contact with you. We are your friends. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary ultra emissaries. We are your friends. Calling occupants of interplanetary quite extraordinary craft. And please come in peace, we beseech you. Only a landing would teach. Our Earth may never survive. So do come, we beg. Please, interstellar policeman, won't you give us a sign? Give us a sign that we reached you. With your mind, you have ability to form and transmit thought energy far beyond the norm. You close your eyes, you concentrate. Together, that's the way to send the message we declare world contact day. kid in Jackson. Come on, let's go for a ride out inside. Sitting in a carpet, strapped down in a chair. I said, hey, tell me, what's that over there? He said, meet my computer. He's a friendless son of a gun, and we're having fun. Playing cards on Venus in a cloudy room. Pass a glass of ammonia. I got to get off soon. Sunbathing on Mercury or jamming on Jupiter. Which do you prefer? It's getting pretty late. I got to go home. Nice to have met you. What's your telephone? Maybe soon I'll call you if I could afford the fare. As long distance I'm there. Venus of Uranus, he's a friend of mine. He's a first-rate party and a real fine time. Venus of Uranus, he's a friend of mine. He's a first-rate party and a real fine time.
Back in 1870, just beneath the Great White Way, Alfred Beach worked secretly, risking all to write a dream. His wind machine, his wind machine. New York City and the morning sun were awoken by the strangest sound. Reportedly as far as Washington, the tremor shook the earth as our feet. Through underground, through underground, he flew underground. On our board stop rose a subway. And you wonder who's been digging under Broadway. It's Alfred. It's Alfred. It's Alfred. Poor Al. Oh no. As for America's first subway, the public scoffed, it's far too rude. One station filled with victorious age, from Fresco every law we tried. Jonesy turned the tide. We lost our cool, cotton whirlpools. Oh, so bland was our condition. We summoned black magicians to wave a wand or two. Talismanic spells, tarnish the timber to tell their tale, their magic tale.
To track about the latitudes you do. Well, likely you're a chip off old Sir Rugglesby. Well, he was quite a sporting soul. Behind his cup of tea he'd snort, I'll wager on the line £10,000 and fine. I'm the only man who'll ever get to hell and come back alive. Now in the fall of 49 he skipped across the Severn Brine this time, looking for a berth in naval history. 'Twas never heard nor seen again, officially presumed is dead, but the words he left behind still echo through my mind. I'm the only man who'll ever get to and come back alive. He's the only man who'll ever get to and come back alive. So off he went around the world, tripping down the English coast. The moon was whiter than a ghost, almost, when I heard a voice yell through a megaphone. And there upon the midnight sea, a signal lamp signaled me. I could feel me blood run cold as the message did decode. I'm the only man who's ever been to hell and come back alive. Well, who else could it be but good old Rugglesby? He's the only man who'll ever get to hell and come back alive.
Yes, he's the only man.
He's the only one
Ever gonna be.
who's been and gone.
To hell and come back, hell and come back,
Oh, to hell and come back alive. Woo, woo, woo.
hell and come back, to hell and come back, to hell and come back
The
alive.
only one that's ever seen.
Hell and come back, hell and come back.
distant land, and the only ones allowed to come are those who feel they can go right along with the master plan. And the only thing you got to bring is sitting there in your head. Is that all? Well, that's all. Well, that's all. Well, that's all. So raise the sails and trim all the sheets. Set your course and jam all the cleats. And we'll follow the North Star to know where we are. So you sleepyheads, get out of bed right now. Let your fortunes be cast to the wind. And so it's off we go to some uncharted shore, 'cause the only kind we're out to find are those worth looking for. You can tag along should you feel the urge to merge, 'cause we're all agreed that all we need is hope and a little courage. Is that all? Well, that's all. Ooh. So raise the sails and trim all the sheets. Set your course and jam all the cleats, and we'll follow the North Star to know where we are. So you sleepyheads, get out of bed right now. take us where we're going. A subspace machine, a hole in the fabric of the very being of the universe. Ignition, atomic power on. We must break our orbit and soar right past the planets. It took men a million years to make it only this far, and we'll leave the solar system very soon. Around the universe in 80 days. Sit down, I think you like it out in space. There's nothing left to stop us now. We're sure to win the race.
In our world, when time and space are one, we can no longer see the sun. In fact, there's nothing there for us to see, for light is nowhere near as fast as we.
We've exceeded expectations. When we reach our departure point, there will be celebrations. What this means is our existence no longer has a limit. The universe will be our new home. Now the earth is just beginning to learn of our existence. All life in space must learn to live as one. Maybe now is the time for friendship with our neighbors. Our planet is the second from the sun. Around the universe in 80 days. Sit down, I think you like it out in space. There's nothing left to stop us now. Sure to win the race.
As facts are few and far between, hypothesis defies all logic as to what precisely led to her demise. For what appears sheer grandiosity, no legacy remains, except her crumbling ruins on which these words were found engraved.
Now these ancient Polynesians, as far as archaeologists have traced, at most thoroughly convinced themselves they were superiors. Quite a ridiculous notion, granted. However, if we assume her sister rivals rose to quell such monstrous claims, I most humbly submit her unpleasant end is satisfactorily explained. Those citizens who questioned, those suspect harborers of doubt, were brought before a panel of the Ministry of Health. They were tested and encephalogrammed to render quite insane when in accordance with the laws they reprocessed their brain. They reprocessed their brain. They reprocessed their brain.
smite our foes, for we are right, and God is on our side. Politania, red, white and green. Politania, reigning supreme. Victors in war, champions of peace, unto eternity. Everybody now, la 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 we're the masters of the Sometimes I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, you're not the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. Oh no, oh no. If I am not the loneliest of creatures, there must be someone lonelier than me. But I can't believe despair could be much deeper when I'm as lonely as a man can be. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, you're not the loneliest of all creatures in the
it so might be. In the dark of night, there lives the lighthouse keeper, and the lone survivor of his world is he. The lone survivor of his world is he.
But I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. Yes, I know I'm not, but I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. But I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. But I feel like
Yet I know I'm not
But I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. Yet I know I'm not But I feel like I'm the loneliest of all creatures in the universe. am the very loneliest of creatures in the universe. Indeed, I am an epitaph to man. For having witnessed mass destruction like you've never dreamed and was, I fear I shall bear witness once again.
So said the lighthouse keeper as he struggled up the spiral stairs, which led him to the laser flare which scanned the cosmic void, where keeping constant vigil he forewarned this gallant god of gods. Beware all ships, the space graveyard and its stones of asteroids. For though my race was thought immune, themselves they did consume. So be warned, or be warned tomorrow. And from your deafness do desist, and pray take heed of this, for your present cause can only end in sorrow. So said the lighthouse keeper as he wiped a teardrop from his nose, upon which his spectacles rose and gazed out to the stars. And like a portrait still he stared, and sighing to himself declared, I must invent the perfect prayer, not yours, not mine, but ours, which in the name of charity might lead us to eternal peace, the ultimate philosophy, some simple single phrase, the old and much encumbered man then came to rest with pen in hand. He thought and thought and thought away his last remaining day. is like a lighthouse keeper's beam. Hope, the master carpenter of our dreams. For hope believes in desert streams, the mightiest of stars, the microcosm in a jar. Vast or small, they all revolve on hope. The guardian angel of the dead. A gift of guidance from above. And hope is the heart in mother's love. No plans could be conceived, no ships could bear the seas, but there would be no courage were it not for hope. Now the path before us lies, before our very eyes. Don't you see? And it leads up to the gateway. Lead me through. Don't you see? Sunrise in our minds. To give hope is to enlighten all mankind. All but lose hope, and life seems black as blind. When faith gives way to fear, when motivation disappears, all is lost if one abandons hope. All is lost if one abandons hope. It started off a routine day. I got through the morning in the usual way. I I caught the bus on time. Good morning, Mr. Driver, drive. As I sat inside my overcoat, I clutched my cane and pressed my nose against the foggy window pane. Oh, the life I lead would even make a dead man young. Midday comes, I break for lunch. With my sandwich and a beer, I go on a hunch to the park, where I hope to find a little bit of peace of mind. As I sat there on a bench amidst the rodent race, I felt a strange sensation that without a trace appeared, but then as quickly disappeared again. So tell me, what's the bloody point of playing the game with so much to lose, yet so little to gain? You sell your life away. Why can't you see you're just a cog working like a dog? You trade your future for a dead-end job that's full of routine days. Routine days. I race the clock to the end of the day. The paycheck in my pocket makes me feel okay. But was it worth the grind just to keep from falling behind? I stand here in the queue behind the foul cigar, my face discreetly buried in a book on Mars humdrum, and I'm waiting on the beer till Charon come. My juicy Lucy is so exciting. Eyes of blue and hair of lightning. You jet around in your chrome metallic black horseshoes. I'm so in love with you, my juicy Lucy.
My juicy
happened back in ancient time when people worked overtime. In fact, I think in 1985, life was busy in the big city, and the union was sitting pretty. It wasn't easy to stay alive, and they'd run from the city to the sun and the country and never quite get away. When the weekend came, everybody took a holiday. Everybody took a holiday. On a Sunday in July, everybody made up their minds. And when Monday rolled around, no one came home. All the cities and streets were bare. Everybody was having fun elsewhere. As the weeks went by, no one came home. And the stores closed down and the cars stopped running and the sky cleared day to day. But no one cared. Everybody took a holiday. Everybody took a holiday. But the world has changed today. Everyone works in the usual way. But at least we had 1 month away. Things are much, much slower now. People get away anyhow. And the weekend comes, they take a holiday. And they run from the city to the sun and the country and never quite get away. When the weekend comes, everybody takes a holiday. Everybody took a holiday. Everybody took a holiday.
'twas one long year today. I left Bournemouth and you adventure, salt and spray. King's service I must do. But dear Christine, I hold you dearly. If only you could hear me, I send my love sincerely, in hopes that we're not merely hanging on. At sea there's time for thought. My head was filled with you. With quill in hand I sought to bridge the endless blue. But dear Christine, I hold you dearly. If only you could hear me, I send my love sincerely, in hopes that we're not merely hanging on and on. And dear Christine, I'm just a man who believes in dreams. how the stars rearrange every time we wander here. It's always the same. Well, isn't it strange? A lilting song floats upon the air whenever the wind whispers through your hair. And with one great big beautiful smile, you bring out the sun for a while. Wouldn't you consider it odd when the whole world starts to crawl every time I hold you here near to my heart? Now isn't that odd? Around and around and around ring a rose. Let's make believe it's a merry-go-round we go. Like so. I'm as dizzy as a top, I'm a tumbling down. And what's more fun than a fumbling clown? Dancing through the green grass with your hands in the air, touching the sky up there. Ooh, why does everything you touch feel so fresh and new? How is it spring seems to follow you? 'Cause where your feet have touched the ground, the meadows with flowers abound. Nothing could be quite so wild as skipping through them like a child. Every time I'm here with you, every time I'm here with you, every time you bring me to Tokimo Field, to Tokimo Field, Tokimo Field, to Tokimo Field, to Tokimo Field, to Tokimo Field, Tokimo.
answer to my question. You're the theme of my every whim. You're the highlight of my invention. Tell me whether I sink or swim. Sherry, be my Sherry, marry me. My Sherry. In the twilight, come to my light. Chase the dark away when it comes. Sherry, won't you stand to my right? Have our memories just begun? Sherry, be my Sherry, marry me. My Sherry. Everything's ours if we want it together. Everything's here if we want it to be. Come bring me flowers and bring me a feather. I'll bring you presents and bring you your tea. Sherry, be my Sherry, marry me. My Sherry.
Just can't help myself. You've got control of me. I'm not the kind who likes to hang around. I just can't help myself. I should walk away, but something's telling me to stay. I can't help it. I can't help it if I love you. I can't stop it, and I'm not gonna try to. I can't help it. I can't help it if I love you. Got to fill this emptiness inside. I just can't help myself. You've got I can't help it if I love you. I can't help it. I can't help it if I want you. I can't help it. I can't help it if I love you. I can't help it. I can't help it if I want. Hello, sweet Joan. So glad you're home. Just called to say goodbye. I'm leaving town. I'm bent and bound. Don't try to change my mind. You ask me why I'm leaving, but we both know the reason. You're knee deep in love. Guess it's over and done for us, you and me. You're knee deep in love, but I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I know. Isn't it strange how people change and slowly drift apart? Like you and me, it had to be. I've known it from the start. You're trying not to show it, but in my heart I know it. You're knee deep in love. Guess it's over actress I'd met in the Casbah when her green eyes first met mine. I was overwhelmed with her. Well, we danced all night to the tango, and she lured me with her charms. As the band played, how I prayed I'd awaken in her arms. But when I howled at the moon, I knew that something was wrong. She had me in a spell, and I knew it wouldn't be too long before I'd end up here in a prison cell. And while we danced, she swayed like a cobra. You could almost hear her hiss as her green eyes hypnotized. It was useless to resist. Well, she drove me home in her Jaguar, and she took me to her room. Though it all seemed like a dream, it was there I met my doom. But when I howled at the moon, I knew that something was wrong. She had me in a spell, and I knew it wouldn't be too long before I'd end up here in a prison cell. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When she said, "Come, my little fly, come now, don't be shy. Just step into my well." Oh, I could feel my future fold as I blacked out cold. When I came to, she was dead. Ooh, and then I howled at the moon. I knew that something was wrong. She had me in a spell, and I knew it wouldn't be too long before I'd end up here in a prison cell. Oh, 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 oh. Here in a prison cell. Well, the other night my automobile broke down on the road. I had to walk a mile before I found a telephone. I said, "Hello, operator, your phone just ate my dime." A tape machine said, "Sorry, sir," and then hung up the line. Did you ever want to shout? I'm not gonna take it anymore. But you never get it out. You're too busy crawling back for more. Gonna set the world on fire. I'm gonna stand and watch it burn. Set the world on fire. I'm gonna get my heart's desire. And I don't care who gets hurt. Set the world on fire. On Friday afternoon I went to get my paycheck cashed. I needed money badly with the weekend coming fast. I lined up for an hour, but when my turn arose, the teller said, "I'm sorry, sir, this record's just been closed." Did you ever want to shout? I'm not gonna take it anymore. Yeah, but you never get it out. You're too busy crawling back for more.
go. Too many people in winter trying to hide from the snow. Little people in hot cars keep the city alive. That's why we're gonna be there. That's why we're gonna try. Hot box city, we're gonna lose control.
opposite trains keep changing like the tides upon the sea. I'm gonna jump on the wagon now to rest my aching feet. I've made up my mind, made up my mind. I'm gonna give my piece too. Now is the time, now's the time. There isn't a day to lose. I've had it to hear, had it to hear. Just watching that world go by. This is the year, this is the year that either we do or die. Sell out, sell out. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Sell out, that anybody can play. Sell out, I think you know what I mean. Sell out,
Crank up that drum machine.
I'm tired of breaking my back to please critics who can't be pleased. It's time I looked up for number one. Time I looked up for me. I gotta face the reality of living in the real world before I end up in old man stealing peanuts from the squares. I finally had the little voice in my head. It gave me the word, give me the word. You wanna know what it said? Don't be a sap, don't be a sap. Get rid of that cross you bear. 'Cause taking the rap won't make you a millionaire. Sell out, yeah, that's the name of the game. Sell out, oh, anybody can play. Sell out, I think you know what I mean. Sell out,
Crank up that drum machine.
yeah. Sell out, can't pay no bills with your pride. Sell out, oh, I know 'cause baby I tried. Sell out, it's easy once you concede. Sell out, then love ain't all you need. The ivory tower's falling down, the nickels and dimes are spent. I've given up castles in the air, I couldn't afford the rent. Every man has a selling price, I'm taking the highest bid. Come out of the clouds, Sir Rupert said, and do what Stevie did. Handle yourself, you better take my advice. Sit on the shelf, he couldn't be more precise. Don't get me wrong, I'd hate to be misconstrued. But stringing along, it's the only thing left to do. Sell out, yeah, that's the name of the game. Sell out, that anybody can play. Sell out, don't you know what I mean? Sell out,
Crank up that drum machine.
whoa, whoa, you gotta move with the times. Sell out, or they'll surely leave you behind. Sell out, there's no sweeter sound than the crash. Sell out, I freshly minted cash. I never had a closer friend than you. I never had such good times as the ones we used to have together. You're the one I told my problems to, who through the years remained true blue. No, I never had a closer friend than you. But all good things must end,
No use trying to pretend it isn't so. When it's time, you've gotta go. But I never had a better friend than you. I know it sounds a trifle odd to those who've never had a dog, but I never had a closer friend than you. But all good things must end. No use crying for the dead, and that's a fact. All my tears won't bring you back, and I never had a better friend than you. No, I'll never have a better friend than you. Tell me I was just a fool, dreaming away my time. But they soon found the more they put me down, the more I blocked them from my mind. I used to get my teacher so uptight, he'd always have to ask his questions twice. I'd be a million miles away, drifting through time and space. I was a million miles away from any place. A million miles away. I built a world on my own. A million miles away in parts unknown. I'd be gone. My end of term reports would always show I did pretty well at school, but I kept them hid from all the other kids. I didn't want to seem uncool. My homeroom teacher didn't understand the reason why I never raised my hand. I was a million miles away in a world of my own. A million miles away to parts unknown. I'd be gone. A million miles away. I flew across the galaxies and been to Berkeley Square. I've passed the time with Sophocles and never left my chair. But I'm a million miles away, drifting through time and space. I was a million miles away from any place. A million miles away. I built a world on my own. A million miles away in parts unknown.
all I want in the world. I need the love of a woman. Yeah, that's all I'm asking of you, girl. I hear the love of a woman can make your world seem okay. Without the love of a woman, Lord, I just can't face another day. 'Cause I'm so tired of being lonely, and you're constantly on my mind. So I ask you, please, I'll get down on my knees if you take me home tonight. No, I don't want your money, and I don't want your car. I just wanna be wherever you are. I don't need no power, no fortune, no fame. There's just one thing I need, nothing else will do. And that one thing I need, girl, is you, you, you. Oh. I get so tired of being lonely, and you're constantly on my mind. So I ask you, please, I'll get down on my knees if you'll take me home tonight. No, I don't want your money, and I don't want your car. I just wanna be wherever you are. I don't need no power, no fortune, no fame. There's just one thing I need, nothing else will do. And that one thing I need, girl, is you, you, you. 'Cause I'm lonely, and I'm blue, but there's something you could do. Come on, now ain't there something you could do? I need the love of a woman. 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 Oh, the love of a woman. When that blue smoke gets in your eyes, you'll choke, choke till you cry or you die. Hey, where you gonna hide? Well, you can talk about the fog in London, but listen, mister, that ain't nothing when that blue smoke gets in your eyes. Now long before the dinosaur had come, there raged a global sea from which life sprung. A mere few billion years passed on the clock, and man became the new kid on the block. He could think and he could talk, on his two legs he walked in a most peculiar way. But soon the very things that set him free made him a slave of his technology. Leonardo, 'cause I thought too. But when that blue smoke gets in your eyes, you'll choke, choke till you cry. change your foolish ways, or you'll be sorry come the judgment day. Oh yeah, you'll see, you'll be sorry real soon. But when that blue smoke gets in your eyes, you'll jump till you cry, wanna die. Hey, where you gonna hide? Well, now you can talk about the fog in London, but listen, mister, that ain't nothing when that blue smoke gets in your eyes. When that blue smoke gets in your eyes. When that blue smoke gets in your eyes. I see the hours getting kinda late. I know you've got to get to work by 8. Yes, I know, but I don't wanna go home. I wish you'd ask me to spend the night. It may be wrong and it may be right, I don't know, but I don't wanna go home. 'Cause when I'm with you, the time just goes by so fast. Each time I kiss you, I pray it won't be the last. So if you ask me to go, I will, but I don't wanna go home. Yes, if you ask me, you know I will, but I don't wanna go home. I want to hold you close to me. You wouldn't ask me to spend the night. You may be wrong or you may be right, I don't know, but I don't wanna go home. The day I found you, I thought my ship had arrived. 'Cause when I'm round you, you make me feel so alive. So if you ask me to go, I will, but I don't wanna go home. Yes, if you ask me, you know I will, but I don't wanna go home. I want to hold you close to me. December dream, the last snowfall in June. The darkest nightmare, too late, too soon. could it be that we've arrived in fair magenta lane? There were times, many times, when I thought we wouldn't make it. I was quite prepared to take it like a man. But here I am. I bring our best champagne. We'll drink the toast, you and I, to fair magenta lane. Now let me see. Or shouldn't I make a speech, or say something in Greek? Perhaps recite some Browning poem. But why, when the only thing that's on my mind is it feels so good, feels so good, it feels so good, feels so good, it feels so good to be back at home in Magenta Lane, where the sea of pink champagne flows. Magenta Lane, under rose-colored vein rose, I mean rainbow. Yes, there were times, several times, I was sure we'd been defeated, as our hopes became depleted through the years. But now we're here, so if you please, it's time we took our leave. The road to liberty awaits us on the aerodrome incline. Gonna leave that bad old world behind, 'cause it feels so good, feels so good, it feels so good, feels so good, it feels so good to be back at home. When life is taking you nowhere, and you need someone who really cares. When the love that you lost is found and you will want me around, I'll meet you at the end of the go. And although you will never see me, one day you're gonna need to meet me at the end of the rainbow. Since you left, I felt the changes. You drained away my life in stages, but deep inside Mrs. Toad baked some cookies, and Mr. Toad had a ball. But when he finished eating the green sugar cookies, well, his tummy couldn't hold them all. Oh no, no, his tummy couldn't hold them all. And he said, ooh, good is good and bad is bad as any baker knows. But too much good can be as sadly sad as too much bad, you know. Mrs. Crow fancied flowers, she picked them in fields when blown. But when she filled her vases with beautiful blossoms, well, there wasn't any left to grow. Oh no, no, there wasn't any left to grow. And she said, ooh, good is good and bad is bad as any gardener knows. But too much good can be as sadly sad as too much bad, you know. Do you wonder, will tomorrow be a better place? Well, that only time can show. But if we put our heads into a better space, then maybe we could make it so. Oh, Mrs. Toad baked some cookies, and Mr. Toad had a ball. But when he finished eating the green sugar cookies, well, his tummy couldn't hold them all. Oh no, no, his tummy couldn't hold them all. And we say, ooh, good is good and bad is bad as anybody knows. But too much good can be as sadly sad as too much bad, you know.
Talked to a friend one lonely day, told me that he was going away. He's got to live some other place. I can't stay here another day, and to you I say, tomorrow I leave for outer space. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Naturally, I was quite surprised when I looked into his eyes to see he was quite sincere. All that I have to say, Mars is not far away. How we will get there is quite clear. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. much to do. We can get there, we have found a way. We're all prepared and we can leave today. Me and my friends have worked for years, and we have planned well, have no fear. How will you get there? We have found a way. How will you get there? We can leave today. Me and my friends have planned most perfectly. We have built a ship that flies. And then he turned and walked away. I can't tell you how I regret that day. I've not seen him for years, years, years. I sent a card today to my friends so far away. Having a nice time, wish that you were here. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. One step closer to the stars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. Maybe I'll move to Mars. One step closer to the stars.
It feels so good, it feels so good, it feels so good, it feels so good.